Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 2. Almost forgot the 2 part. We are in the Spellhold dungeon or labyrinth or whatever. It doesn't really feel much like a labyrinth, but I think we're ready to get out. Go ahead and quick save just so I can quick load. And go up the stairs.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
They're coming. Kobold Commandos. Okay. There are some things that we can get. I'm actually not sure if,
What do you want?
Let's go ahead and use some ranged weapons for you guys.
No mercy! I'm beginning to tire of spending my time with fools.
Oh, apparently I can get to that. Here begins the tests of madness, of sanity and clarity. Presented with nonsense, how will you proceed? You wish to test me, but this place is derelict. The directors are dead. What is going on here? I demand to know. This place is derelict. The procedures laid down proceed regardless of time or circumstance. Such is the nature of this place. Protests are futile. This area works on its own, allowing the directors to watch in safety. You are here, and there is no other way out. Comply or die. You are sane enough to understand that. Are you sure? Now, when madness beckoned, how did you answer? Now comes a judgment, when we decide your fitness for life outside. Then ask away, and I shall pass. I will not resist if it speeds the process. Very well, do as you must, Spectre. I will not protest if it is pointless. I refuse. This is pointless. Your purpose is long since expired. I will battle you to the last. I will not resist if it speeds the process. Very good. Restraint is a good sign. Perhaps you are closer to release than I thought. We shall see. No, all of the stuff.
You point, I punch.
Okay, you're on that, you're on that. That's good.
Yes? Certainly.
Take that 1 gold. Nothing there. Oh. Now comes a test of sense, a test to see if madness pollutes. 'Twas in the wood that I got it, so I sat me down to seek it. I could not find it no matter how hard I looked, and so I took it home with me. What is it? What is this? I do not understand your question. Do not taunt me with nonsense. I will answer such insults with violence. It was in the wood that I got it, so I sat me down to seek it. I could not find it no matter how hard I looked, and so I took it home with me. A willow, no. A wood nymph, no. The earth, no. A splinter, yes. A hawk, no. The sun, no. I'm going with the splinter. Clarity, you see through a muttering to poll the single piece of intelligence within, a sign of sanity, or of understanding madness. More questions amidst the secret places. Lots of apparitions.
Without doubt.
Oh. That's not ideal. Cloak of Reflection. Electrical resistance 100%. Reflects all electrical damage back to the source. Vorn Druid Slayer crafted this cloak and used it with great success in his campaign to eliminate the druids from all the woods south of Baldur's Gate. His campaign ended abruptly when he encountered a flock of wyverns who were attracted to the cloak's sheen. They killed Vorn and used the cloak to cover their nest, serving to protect their young during electrical storms. That's a pretty good cloak. Yeah, yes? Hello? Found your way to this place, did you? What, I wonder, drove you here? Wandering to the edges of madness, did you expect to find sense and reason? None in this place, no matter how thorough the searching. To even suggest such a thing from the departed and deranged. Aye, it suggests imbalance even in the asking. Then what is the proper fate? Answer nonsense with nonsense. Let a backstep of logic move them forward. No sense to be had. Let us see how far into the strangeness you can stride. Answer me this, and decide where you end. It is better than the best of things, and worse than the worst of things. You love it more than life. You fear it more than death. The rich have need of it, and the poor have it in endless supply. Well, it's not life, then. Good intentions? No. Nothing is better than the best of things. Nothing is worse than the worst of things. I love nothing more than life. I fear nothing more than death. The rich need nothing. The poor have nothing. Yeah. Nothing. Giddy I am with the clarity of your perception, but free you are not. Have my fellows questions for this young madwoman? That is more than certain. Another path of words to wander through and seek and end. It runs as it wills, but never does it walk. There is a mouth to see, but never does it talk. A bed it surely owns, but never does it sleep. Possesses it a head, but not a one that weeps. Well, it's gonna be a river. Yeah, cry me a river, old man. An answer that moves you forward, though only if you know where you began. Answer another from my kind to progress. And now that though there is no sense, progression is measured by a scale unknown. Move on, move on. I make you weak at the worst of all times, but in the end I keep you safe. You'll sweat in my presence even as you grow cold. I dwell with the weak, rarely the brave, but without me, who could tell the difference? Fear keeps you safe. Fear makes you weak at the worst of times. You'll sweat in your presence, sweat in the face of fear. Even as I grow cold, I dwell with the weak, rarely the brave, but without me, who could tell the difference? I'm gonna go with fear. A success that moves you towards goals you cannot know. Does it satisfy? Who can say? It does, though not enough. One last wordplay to see if you think as we. Then you shall get what you could not have had. It brings back the lost as though never gone, shines laughter or tears with light long since shown. A moment to make, a lifetime to shed, valued then, when, but lost when you're dead. Memory? I'm gonna go with memory. Your thoughts are clear and flowing, and free you are from here, onward to places secret and rewarding. Yes, onward, and leave this festive place. You will see the unknown, and if willing, receive its gifts. That makes very little sense at all. Then it is more than I would have hoped for a room of the maddened dead. Dang it!
Quickly and precisely.
There's a troll shaman.
I'll hurt you if I have to.
And a spectral troll. Oh god. Run away.
With vengeance!
Oh dang, you can't do anything. Uh-oh. The strength spell expired at some point.
Name it. Gotcha.
What is it?
Without hesitation.
With vengeance!
I'll take that gem. I'll take that. Can I get this down to you? Yes, I can. It is an amulet. Character is too far away. Go after this one. Giant Troll's Head. Lovely. Okay, identify it with a scroll. Heart of the Mountain. During a skirmish between a powerful water elemental and a powerful earth elemental, a tiny fragment of the latter broke off. An orc fleeing the site of the battle snatched the fragment up as she ran. This she gave to her tribe's shaman, who immediately recognized its power and fashioned it into an amulet. The Heart of the Mountain is of particular use to those who do the ghost dance. Such folk dwell at least partly in the realm of the spirits. The amulet forges a stronger connection twixt them and the earth, lending its wearer strength in the face of physical adversity. Summoned spirits gain plus 10 hit points, and armor class plus 2. It's usable only by shamans. So into the bag it goes.
This will not take long. Yes?
There we go.
If it must be done.
This place is a momentary relapse. It has little to do with the testing. That you found your way here at all is interesting. We shall see how this affects your final evaluation. You are to proceed to judgment when ready. I'd like to further explore this area first. There is something odd about the altar. It shall be as you say. It shall be here when you are prepared. Is that just indicating that there's something that I could get there? Like, it's not even very clear that that's an altar. I don't know. Maybe it's talking about... Oh, okay. On the dais, there is a blood-encrusted altar to some disgusting eight-legged beast. There is the taint of malevolent power in the air. So this is what it was talking about.
It will be done.
Yeah? Oh, hello. I'll take that. I don't know what it is. It is a club. Bone Club +2, +3 versus Undead. This vicious club was created hundreds of years ago, reportedly by a shaman on a quest for revenge. His family had fallen to undead, and so personal was his rage that he amputated his own leg using the femur for the body of the weapon. Magical runes empower it, though it is likely the sheer force of the shaman's hatred would have served on its own. I'm not sure if you can amputate your own leg and have an intact femur. That's the thigh, right? Like, you'd have to cut at the hip. Not usable by mages. It's usable by everyone else. Oh, interesting. Okay. Thought it would be a shaman weapon, but apparently not. Okay. I'm prepared to move to judgment. Steel yourself. We go.
Certainly.
And now comes judgment. Have your thoughts been focused by your ordeal? You have gained clarity? Who can say? It has been quite some time since the process has been refined. Really, I do not think you were intended to survive. But I will fulfill my purpose as best I can and use your own words to judge your fate. Your will is satisfactory. You have passed what tests I had to offer. The section is now done. You are free. Okay, I'll take that. It's just a gem. I wonder if I can get back to that ring room. 250 quest experience points. That's nice. So I can leave. How do I leave? Ah, here. I'd like to know what was in the other...
Before venturing
Ah,
forth.
there you are. I see that you've weathered the storms of this place with reasonable pluck and health. It does me good to see you alive.
Face treachery at every turn. Tell me why I shouldn't kill you. And what do you wish from me? Well, I wish nothing from you save the satisfaction that you succeed in your goal. The winds are changing, and I must heed their gentle push. The Renicus pushes ever forward, though. I cannot see how I will profit. The blade he gave me is hardly compensation. Better that this place were free for the looting. I offer advice to foster a trust, and you may determine the value as you wish. It is simple enough for the moment, and will save you in the long run. Speak then, and I will listen. The Renicus is a power indeed. I have seen no chips in his armor of spells. You would need an army to face him, and I suggest that there is one to be had. The inmates of this place are a resource to be tapped. Release them, and their anger and frustrations will strike at a Renicus. That is my suggestion, and I leave the workings of it to you. Upstairs, your army awaits. Use it, or you will perish. As much as I should not trust his advice, he may have a point, Elmendretta. There are powerful mages above who may be the difference between life and death. I'm loath to listen too closely to the words of the human, but his advice may be wise. Let us at least see if these mad wizards can be released and harnessed. First of all...
This place is just too darn creepy. I really want out of here.
Is there a way back down?
I'm listening.
Doesn't look like it. Alright, so I definitely missed some stuff. Let me see if I can figure out what it is. I'm not too concerned about, like, the fire arrows that the Kobold Commandos had, but I am curious about the other stuff. I did double check, and there are only 21 mithril tokens, so I did get everything that I could to get there. Okay. No, I am not seeing an obvious thing about what is in that area. All right, let me see. What was that cloak that I got? I'll see if I can get there. Cloak of Reflection. Okay, it doesn't actually say, doesn't actually indicate that there's anything of note there, but I would like to find out. Let me go ahead and do a save. I'll save over this if there's nothing of interest there. I don't feel like going back through all of that stuff, so...
Alright, listen, Beefy. I may be an intelligent sort, but I've had
It
no
will be
formal
done.
education.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Okay, let me turn off the AI.
Certainly.
Cobalt Commando, Goblin Commando. I don't know. I don't actually know what they have. You can go after that one.
Yes.
You can go after that one. I will run over
Without
here.
doubt.
Alright, 1 gold. A minor gem.
Yep.
Okay, we got that. So, some basic equipment, rings, that sort of thing. So it's just random stuff, it looks
Quickly
like.
and precisely.
And a Lynx Eye gem. Okay. Yeah, it's just minor treasures and whatever these guys have on them, which isn't going to be all that much, so I'm okay missing out on that. Load this up. Okay.
It will be done.
Well, let's go check out this room first.
Bodhi has disappointed me by letting you live, but the results are the same in the end. You should have fled when you had the chance to do so.
No, I don't think so. You were a fool to think you could attack me without help. I know you inside and out. I've taken your very soul. I have no use for the rest of you. Oh. Dang. Okay, so don't go in there. Good to know. Thanks for the warning.
Now. No? Come on. I'm getting
Okay, so
itchy.
there's a
Let's
door in
go.
that way. There's a couple items over there. Oh, pardon me. Okay, so down this way we go. Do not go in there. Can we can we pick these? No.
Certainly.
Good to go?
Okay, obviously there's something in there.
We are all heroes. You and Boo and I. Hamsters and rangers everywhere. Rejoice!
Okay, obviously we have to find an actual... Oh, hello. And we'll take that stuff.
Without doubt.
I'm so happy you brought me with you. I never imagined that we would be doing such great things.
Okay, I'm gonna assume that we can continue to not open these. Okay, this one we can open. 90 gold. Let's hold off on that stuff for the moment. First Journal of John Arenicus. Okay. Let's take that. Get everyone in here for the moment. No doubt these texts will prove to be an embarrassing legacy, but I must order my thoughts here lest they spill from my accursed mind. Spellhold is in my control. Once recovered from my torpor, I made short work of what defenses there were. Coordinator Wanev conveniently removed himself, suffering a peculiar reaction to a spell of mine. I forgot what it was, perhaps something I heard in the temples of Soldan Selar. And does it even matter now? My condition grows worse, and what I remember of my home is fleeting. I see images of family whose names I cannot recall, and dream of emotions I no longer feel as vividly. On occasion I sense nature as if she were my mother, though never removed from her bosom. But such moments are few. I bear the hallmarks of senility, with the rage and power of a young elf to lament it. Bodhi endured the curse much better than I do now, but she was more focused and, more importantly, undead. She is now thoroughly seduced by her vampiric condition, despite the previous failure to counteract the death sentence she was under. She had embraced her mortality, excited at the urgency of it, but now she is confused. Imwen's soul has restored her, but her motives remain transparent, even simplistic. She revels in her carnal nature, even as the elf within despises the creature she has become. I would pity my sister if I were capable. Was she supposed to be, an elven vampire? But emotions come to me only in violent outbursts. Alessimi has taken my ability to truly feel, and I am left with the threadbare heart of a human, or some other long-lived vermin. I will not suffer this much longer. Spellhold has met my needs quite well. They had made a practice of experimenting on inmates here for quite some time, though in a barbaric fashion. I refined their instruments and have finished preparing the necessary rituals. I am quite through with Imoen, though she can still serve as bait. I am certain Elmendreda will make an appearance sooner or later. Bodhi has delivered more assassins than I had asked for. I disposed of some in advance, but it seemed such a waste. I think she has done this on purpose, as she has taken to releasing the extras in the maze below and hunting at her leisure. I marvel at her hunger and how she seems so alive in her undeath. Perhaps it is the soul of Imoen. Soon I shall see for myself. Elmendreda had best hurry. Okay, creepy.
All right, all right.
Okay. I cannot stack those up anywhere. There's a limit to how many of those I can get. And then we have arrows of dispelling. Can I put those away? Yes, I can. Good. Alright. Okay, so that's all the stuff there.
Without hesitation.
No problem at all.
Yep. Okay, so we can get in here.
This will not take long.
And we can go up the stairs. But that is going to have to wait until next time. We'll see if we can get up there and release the insane wizards that are everywhere here. See you next time, everyone.